Good morning, people. I am on my way to Sunridge Park Shopping Centre, and I decided to vlog the trip. I am following the advice of somebody that I listened to, a new guy, and he said, if you do what you have to do in any case, turn on the camera. Make sure that you turn on the camera. So I am turning on the camera today for this vlog. Okay, I don't want the back. I want the wipers going. Okay, there we go. I did not want to go anywhere today whatsoever, because as you can see it is raining. I can't work in the garden, and I did not let James come in. For some other reason I did not feel like training him. I could have used him and trained him to do the housework, but I just didn't feel like it. I think I just need a break from people at this point in time. And why am I now venturing out to the shop in this weather when I didn't feel like going anywhere because of the way that the weather is looking? Is I bought a little boom box. I think that's what they call it. It is a little speaker, a Bluetooth speaker that you can listen to things on your phone through. Then the volume is louder. I always have one of those. My previous little one, I couldn't get it to charge. I went up to the Chinese shop here at the gardens. She plugged it in with a new cable and it fired up and it said Bluetooth mode. When I got home, I tried to plug it in various plugs in the house, and I just could not get it to charge. But it's the plug next to my bed which charges my phone. It's the plug by my dressing table that I use to dry my hair. It's the plug in the kitchen that I use my kitchen utensils in. So it's definitely not a plug fault. So I don't know what the problem is. I'm very frustrated. So then I drove to Baywest and I bought a new one. I looked at various ones. I decided to go for the exact same one that I had. And I'm going to tell you now why it's important for me to have one of these, that I'm actually going out in weather like this. And yesterday the battery ran down and it needed to be charged, and I can't charge it. So I'm now going to the Indian cellular shop, because I think they're much more on the ball, pardon me, than the shop at Baywest where I bought the little speaker from, and see if they can't sort out the charging problem for me. I'm just a bit worried because the Chinese lady just plugged it in and it boomed up, the old one. I don't know what the problem is. I actually tried it on a different what is the connector that you put into the plug, the cable, and you put it into the wall plug, and it doesn't matter what connector I put, because I thought maybe it's the connector that's finished. I just can't get it to charge. So I hope that these Indian people will be able to sort me out. Why is this so important to me? I want to iron today. When I wash the dishes or I clean in my house, if I do not use the vacuum cleaner or something that makes a noise, I like to listen to Bible teaching programs. That is what I do. Not sermons, like Bible school. If you go and sit in a Bible lecture, like a university, like a class like that, it teaches you the Bible. Everybody that knows me knows that I'm an absolute Chuck Missler fan. I did start to listen to Bodhi Buchan, 144,000 preaching that he did, and he's got the same view as an Anderson guy I used to listen to, and for some other reason I stopped listening to him. He wasn't bad, but he had the same interpretation of Revelation as Vody has, and now I don't know what to believe, because I just love Chuck Missler, and Chuck Missler has got a knowledge of the Bible, and Vody Buchan is a doctor. He's got a doctorate's degree in theology, where they see the book of Revelation. I'm sorry now for those that's not Christians and not doesn't have faith, but I do. You must but click out. He sees the book of Revelation is divided in two, and after chapter 7 that it sort of repeats itself. It starts over again from the beginning, and for some other reason that interpretation upsets me tremendously. I don't know why, but it does. It's actually got a more radical interpretation that the whole book of Revelation is symbolic, and none of the symbolism matches Chuck Missler's view of the Bible. Is that everything is literal, very literal. And Vody is coming with the fact that everything is very symbolic, and then he shares this other guy, which I stopped listening to because of his interpretation of Revelation. And then I also listened to hanging onto his words, or what's the channel's name? I stumbled across that channel, and I just love how the guy actually sees the things in the Bible. Also, sometimes not in line with Chuck Missler, but his cross-references make it that you really, it's hard not to be able to see where he's coming from. Anyway, guys, let me go into this Indian shop quickly and see if I can sort out my speakers charging. Go through here and down here. The day before yesterday I went the wrong way, up in this one-way road. I don't know where my mind was. Pardon me. And I only hit somebody coming in, a lady, and she was very upset with me. I suppose I would also have been, but it wasn't like an accident that was ready to happen. I don't know where my mind was. Any case, people, hate it when this happens. That little new speaker, 3-week-old speaker, not charging. So I invested in another one. Breaks my heart. Every single time I have a little bit of money, then I must just spend it on stuff which I already have tried to replace. This is a story of my life. Really, it really is the story of my life. But it is very important to me because it feeds my soul. It gets me through a day. It gets me through life. So it is, I suppose, one of the most important things I can spend or could have spent this money on, and hopefully this is going to last. I went for a complete different little speaker, but obviously a little bit more expensive. That wasn't the only thing that I was going to talk to you about on this drive. going to get to know this road very well, because if I'm going to turn on the camera every single time that I go somewhere, it seems like YouTube likes. Oh, did you hear that my new speaker is talking to me from the seat next to me? That was unexpected conversation. My mind is not very clear today. I am tired. I am exhausted. Actually, the stuff just never ends. I will have to take my gap to clean the coops as well. I mean, it gives me a gap. I am very sensitive over my stomach area, but more my bladder area, which is very strange to me. That is a new complaint. Nancy in a guinea fowl there. I wonder if I must stop at Amanda and see if she will give me a cup of coffee. Let me try. I need to try and see. ~1 in the afternoon, and this is what the area is looking like. Sulkies are looking for shelter again. I don't know why they don't go to their food, but here they are, as per usual. The guineas came and asked for food here at 12:30. So that means that was an extra bucket of mulies or crushed maize. I would not have given them otherwise. They're costing me a lot of money. A lot. Look there in the distance. It is raining.